Austin Reeves, we're staying with the Lakers. Austin Reeves is projected to get a $30 million, $30+ million annually contract from the Lakers in the offseason. Do I think that he's worth it? That depends. That depends on what you're going to have. If LeBron James is going to be around, I think that Austin Reeves is more valuable because you can be able to have another guy, a tertiary guy that can be able to give you 20 and 6, being your complimentary third star, and you can be able to figure out all the other pieces around them and see how you can be able to be consistent and make sure that you have a good team going forward. If there is no LeBron, then now there's bigger question marks because now you're going to have Luka as well as Austin Reeves in your backcourt. And is that a backcourt defensively that you want to put out there night in and night out? The answer is no. So I think his value makes a lot more sense depending on who's attached and who's going to be on this roster rather than just having Luka and him as building blocks. Because at that point, I can see the Lakers offering him a little less than $28 million if he's with Luka by himself. I can see them giving him $30+ million, anywhere between 30 and 35, based on his importance to what he brings to the roster that they currently have constructed. And you got to be careful too, because you don't want to give Austin Reeves any higher than 19% of the cap. So as the salary cap grows, you want to make sure that he's anywhere between 17 and 19% of that cap, because what you can be able to do now is that you can continue to build this team out with good role players, with certain contracts, and you still can be in the big star hunting. You can go get a Luka. You go get a Giannis. You can go get a Jokic, right? All of these players that might be potentially available in the summer of 2027. You never know what can happen. But as long as you keep your flexibility and don't overspend for a guy like Austin Reeves, then you give yourself a chance to be able to compete for those guys in free agency. Also, you got to see, again, if these two players work as a tandem defensively. You cannot have two players that's making over $30 million that can't stop a nosebleed. You just can't. So that's the biggest concern. So the Lakers have a lot of things to discuss. They have to juggle LeBron's happiness with him monitoring the team and seeing how competitive they're going to be, with Luka's desire and wanting to win now as well as build for the future. They have their draft picks. They can be able to make some moves at the deadline, but also too, they got to keep their eyes on 2026. They got to keep their eyes on the summer of 2027. Is there going to be another star that comes available that you can be able to partner up with a Luka Doncic, and hopefully that LeBron James might be around as well, and he can take less, and then you can be able to build out a real legit contender for the either the last year or the last few years of LeBron James's career, and then the start of Luka's dominance in LA. So all of those things are being weighed or being discussed right now. So I'm curious to see how it unfolds. But as long as they don't bring back Russell Westbrook, I'm all right.